I'm Tony, and I'm interviewing Phyllis Stidham about growing up in the 40s and 50s. So how old are you, Phyllis?
I am 73 years old.
Okay. How do you compare growing up then to children growing up today? Like clothing or entertainment?
Well, to start off with, in the late 1940s, early 50s, we had to work as children. We had to provide for our own food, our livestock. We had to learn to can. We had to learn to share with the other children. We had no peer pressure as kids have today. It was all family oriented.
How is the clothing different?
Clothing, my mother provided our clothing by sewing, and sometimes she would go to the local stores and get material, but a lot of children, as well as us, my dad bought feed for the livestock, and the feed came in printed sacks, and she would take those sacks and make dresses, shirts, and what we mostly wore during those days.
What kind of entertainments did you have?
For entertainment, we didn't really do much entertainment. We played what was then known as round town, which is a form of baseball that you see today. We also played a game called Red Man, White Man, which is compared to Chinese checkers. We played tag. We played hide and seek. And here again, it was mostly family and neighborhood children.
What did you do during your days?
Well, it all depended. If we were in school, after we came home from school, we first had to do our chores, and then we did our homework. During the break in the summer, we had to work in the gardens and in the fields.
How are the schools different than they are today?
We went to a one-room school through the 6th grade, and that was all classes 1 through 6 grades in one-room schools. We shared books, we shared desks, we had no electronics. Everything was done with pencil and paper and reading.
Did kids have a lot of homework then?
Yes, we had a lot of homework.
Did you guys own a TV?
No, we had no TV, no radio until the late 1950s, and we got a radio and we got TV.
What about a car?
My dad had a pickup truck, and it was basically used to provide him a means to go to work. We went to our grandparents on Sunday for dinner, because things was very tight even during the 40s and the 50s.
So there wasn't a lot of money?
No, there wasn't a lot of money, so therefore that's the reason we had to work in the gardens and the fields and provide our own food and maintenance.
What did your dad do?
My dad worked for Inland Steel Corporation in Wheelwright, Kentucky. He was a blacksmith at the mines.
What'd your mom do?
My mom was a homemaker. She cooked, she done laundry, she did ironing, she did sewing.
So it was a lot rougher then than it is for us kids today.
Yes, because today the kids have, as far as education goes, the kids today have a lot more opportunity than they did back in the 40s and the 50s. We had no electronics. Kids have more opportunities. They have a better means of getting around and going to school.
Thanks for letting me interview you.
You're welcome.